Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's Lisa here, and this is Morgan Tarot. I am going to be doing a reading for Virgo for the month of August 2021. I'm reading for Virgo and their person. If you are single, please watch the video that will be uploaded after this one, which is specifically for singles. I'm doing the 3-card spread series at the moment in a range of different topics, starting with love and relationships. I'm going to be pulling 3 cards today and then clarifying those cards, getting card of advice from the universe, and then finishing off with an oracle card from the Alice in Wonderland oracle deck. So the questions I'm asking is what brings you together, what pulls you apart, and what needs your attention in this connection. If you've been supporting my channel thus far, I really do appreciate every one of you. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I am a new channel. I've only been doing this for a couple of weeks. I am trying to get as much content out as I can with the time that I have, and I just really appreciate all of your support. But please do remember that unless you like, comment, share, subscribe, I'm not going to be able to get these messages out to as many people, which is what I'd like to do. I just really love what I do, and I want to be able to share that with as many people as I can. If it doesn't resonate, that's fine, but I'd like to have the opportunity to get that content out to those that it will resonate for, because it certainly is here to give a message to the people that need to hear it. But in order to do that, I need your support. So please do like, comment, share, subscribe. It's really important that you do that, so you can also help my channel to grow. All right, thanks guys. I'm just going to go ahead now and pull your cards. So I'm pulling 3 cards. Doesn't want to move down for me right now. I'm not sure why that is. Sorry guys. Alright, I think that's as far down as I'm going to get it right now. I'll have to fiddle around with that in a minute. Alright, so I'm using the Lightseers Tarot deck by Chris Ann. I've pre-shuffled the deck and meditated on the energy, and we are asking for the very first card, which is what brings you guys together. Virgo and their person. What brings Virgo and their person together? Okay, first card is the King of Swords. Okay, what pulls Virgo and their person apart? 10 of Cups. Okay, and the final message is what needs your attention in this connection? We've got the 10 of Wands. We've got 2 10s here and a King. Alright, so King of Swords. What brings you guys together, or what brought you guys together, depending on, whether this is past, present, future tense. Remember, energy is, in tarot, time is fluid. So energy can be present, can be a past energy, can be recent past. It can be something also that's very nearly coming up for you in the future. So it looks like the King of Swords is the energy that you guys got together with, which is an energy of, kings are all about, an energy of someone who is, has a strong leadership capability. They may be in a leadership position. They are, strong. They are committal. They are intelligent. They are responsible. They are ethical. They're moral. And, the King of Swords in particular is all about truth, clarity, fairness, justice. And he will cut out anything that he believes is not serving him or is not true or fair, because he's very strong on those things. He's been through a lot in the past, and he may well have been, treated like a fool, taken advantage of, lied to, disrespected, and as a result of that, he's no longer willing to tolerate that stuff. He's not here to play games. He is someone that takes things very seriously, and if people aren't meeting the standards that he sets, if they aren't, speaking the truth that matches his truth, then he will cut them out of his life. So I feel, Virgo, that there's an energy here that I feel like the person that you met embodied a strong energy of that. I feel like they had been through some stuff. They're now a bit of a wounded warrior, and they are someone that, didn't let you in easily, someone that took time for you to get them to build, trust within you, to believe that you were speaking the truth, because they are someone that doesn't let people in easily into their hearts. They can be known as cold. They can be, verbally abusive, even if they feel like someone is taking advantage of them, or not doing the right thing. They can become quite abrupt because that's the energy that they embody. They can cut people out very quickly if they don't believe that they are serving them, or that they don't believe that they're doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. But I feel like it just took a little while for you to for this person to kind of, let you in. But I feel like that's what brought you together, because you are a true and truthful and honest person, and you are loyal. And I feel like, that's what brought you guys together. You shared that energy, even though it may have taken them a little while to warm to that, because they don't trust people easily. You need to prove yourself to a King or Queen of Swords, and you do that through your actions over time. So I feel like that's what's happened in this connection. That's what Spirit's telling me, that, it wasn't an easy start for you guys, but, after a period of time, this person who embodied this King of Swords energy trusted you, believed in, that you were being honest and just and fair, and they were able to let you in with their heart. And then you guys had a matching kind of energy, because you both sort of equally valued that kind of integrity and that kind of, that loyalty and that compassion and support. So I feel like that's what brought you together. You shared a similar energy that was very strong on fairness and righteousness and just doing the right thing. So he was able to drop his guard and drop his sword and, not feel so protected and guarded of his energy, because he can be very much like that if he feels like there's someone coming in that is not serving, his greater good. Okay, so we now have the Ten of Cups in the challenge position. What pulls you guys apart? So, Ten of Cups is a very positive energy. Tens can be about closures and endings and, new cycles, beginnings, generally what they represent. But in terms of it being in a challenge position, I feel like when represented in this regard, what's pulling you guys apart, the Ten of Cups, I feel like it could be that you guys, don't have, I'm just getting a message that maybe you guys don't have a stable foundation currently, because Ten of Cups is also about, having that stability in a connection, because it is about commitment. It could be that this person isn't very committal. I'm going to clarify it though, because I'm not quite sure if I'm getting the right message from Spirit. Okay, clarify the Ten of Cups. Got the High Priestess. Okay, I'm going to get one more card. Clarify the Ten of Cups. Okay, I've got the Eight of Cups. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like perhaps, as I said, this person is a wounded warrior, the King of Swords. They do embody that kind of energy. Clarifying the Ten of Cups, we've got the High Priestess, which is a highly intuitive person, someone who knows things that others don't know. They're highly gifted, intuitive. They do, they're highly intellectual. They know things that others don't know, but they don't necessarily tell you those things, They do keep secrets. They only sort of reveal what they think they need to reveal, but they're quite often 2 steps ahead of other people because of their very strong intuitive powers. Very intelligent person that is very strongly intuitive and follows their intuition closely. So I feel like that's represent as it is clarifying the Ten of Cups in terms of this challenge position. What pulls you guys apart? I feel like this person, the King of Swords energy, knows that this is not a stable commitment currently. It's not a Ten of Cups foundation, which is why it's in the challenge position. And I feel like the reason for that is because they've walked away from something else in the past, or they've recently broken up with someone, and I feel like they're still in that energy where they're not quite ready to commit fully to something else after, being heartbroken, perhaps being betrayed, because they are embodying that King of Swords energy. They may not have always been that way. That could have happened because of what their experiences were in this previous connection. But they certainly walked away from something that they know wasn't serving them with the High Priestess here. They had to walk away. They may have found out things about the connection, that there were things going on that weren't fair and they weren't right, which made them become a King of Swords energy. And they're not going to trust easily. They're not going to, whilst they may have let you in and thought, I'm going to give this person opportunity, they've done everything right thus far, they're not necessarily going to throw in a Ten of Cups immediately. It's going to take some time for them to trust again, because they're wounded by what's happened to them. They find it hard to trust people because in the past people haven't been truthful, they haven't been fair, and this person that's their highest value that they hold. And then for the other challenge position, for what needs your attention, we've got the Ten of Wands. Tens, again, as I said, we do have two tens here, are about closure, ending cycles, and starting new cycles. And yeah, Ten of Wands is a very burdened energy. This person is carrying a lot of baggage. This is one person carrying 10 wands all by themselves. So I feel like this person is extremely guarded because of this past energy. And I feel like they're still in this burdened energy where they're still carrying this baggage currently. They're trying to move onto the future. They're trying to get past this. They're trying to drop this baggage and lower that weight off of their shoulders, because that is a lot to carry. They must be overwhelmed, as you can see how much Ten of Wands represents. It's one person carrying a whole lot of stuff all by themselves without any support, without any structure, with any other transport. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here for? What needs your attention in this connection for Virgo? Why is the Ten of Wands here for what needs your connection? What needs your attention? The Tower. Okay. This is interesting. Alright, I've got the Tower now, guys. Clarifying the Ten of Wands. Now the Tower represents foundations crumbling. It represents something very shocking and unexpected happening in the connection. And I feel like what needs your attention here is that there may well be a Tower moment coming up in this connection. If it hasn't already, if this isn't a past energy. I feel like, what needs your attention is that something is crumbling here. The foundations of this connection are beginning to crumble, because I feel like this person is unable to give you the commitment and stability of a Ten of Cups that I feel like, you guys deserve. I feel like it started quite well. I mean, they were in a King of Swords energy, but not because of anything you did. It was because of something that happened in the past, I feel. And they've walked away, or someone's walked away from them, but they knew it wasn't the right thing. They now know that, they're going to find it very hard to commit with the Ten of Cups anytime soon. And so I feel like they're still very burdened. And with the Tower and the Ten of Wands, that's quite concerning energy together, because it represents someone that is still very much in an energy of, they're not really coping very well with this Ten of Wands energy. I mean, this is generally an energy that you're moving towards better times, because tens, as I said, are about closing out cycles and starting new ones when you get back to the ones and through all the way back to 10. This person, I feel like, is still very much in this, which is why it needs your attention. This person is still very burdened by this. And the Tower moment here, it's here to warn you, pre-warn you, in fact, that this could actually fall apart and crumble in the very near future if it hasn't already in the past. I'm not sure whether I'm reading past, present, or future here, because, like I said, in tarot, time is fluid. So I feel like this is a bit of a warning, which is why Spirit is saying it needs your attention. You might need to sort of check in on this and have a look at what your expectations are for this person, this connection. Maybe that you are expecting more than what is going to be able to be possible in this connection, which is sad, because, at the end of the day, you guys could really have a great connection. There is a possibility. Ten of Cups is an opportunity. That when we have 10 cups, we're given a possibility, an opportunity of a possible 10 of Cup connection. But it's what you actually make of a Ten of Cups. They aren't like 10 of Pentacles, where you're actually given 10 Pentacles and you actually have them tangible. They're in your hand, and it's a solid, stable offer that you have. You can actually touch it and say, yes, these are my Pentacles. With Cups, it's all about being given an opportunity, and it's what you do with that opportunity that actually determines whether it becomes a full Ten of Cups connection and a stable and solid commitment and a long-lasting commitment, which is what Ten of Cups is meant to represent: a family, a commitment, loyalty, marriage. But I feel like that isn't happening for this person, because they just know intuitively that they can't, because of this past energy where they've had to walk away or someone's walked away from them. With the King of Swords energy here, it's highly likely that they walked away because they found something out with the High Priestess here. They found something out, their intuition was telling them something was wrong, they found it out, they cut them out of their life, the King of Swords. They therefore found it really hard to let someone else in as much as they wanted to. They let you in initially, but I feel like now the message from Spirit is that, you know, this person is still very burdened and they still may well end this connection with a, you know, an unexpected, you know, admission of that they can't do this anymore, with the Tower being here. Let's get a card of advice from the Modern Witch Tarot deck about this situation. It's a little bit gloomy at the moment, guys. I'm sorry to read these energies, but, you know, I'm just telling you what I see and what I hear and the truth, which is what I will always do. So can I please have a card of advice about this situation for Virgo, August 2021? A card of advice about the situation for Virgo. Whoop. 9 of Cups. Okay, let's get one more. We have one more card of advice for Virgo. One more card of advice for Virgo for this situation. Looks like we've got 2. We've got the 8 of Cups on the top there. Alright, so firstly we got the 9 of Cups, which is all about, you know, this is a very single, abundant energy. Someone who is in their power, doing, you know, very well for themselves, financially, in career, in work, well respected perhaps by others, you know, just feeling very confident within themselves and within their own skin right now. Got the Sun and the 6 of Swords. I think the 6 of Swords came out before the Sun, rather, I believe. I always like to take them in the order they come out. But once again, we've got another 8 of Cups here, which does represent a strong energy. That, yeah, and the 3 of Swords. Someone's been, and the 8 of Swords. Wow. Yeah, there's definitely been an ending here in the past. This person has had to walk away. And then we've got a Page of Swords, which is, you know, another energy that they had to cut out something after finding out some information. Yeah, and we've got the World at the bottom of the deck, closing out a cycle. And then we've got the Tower. Can't make this stuff up, guys. There's definitely been an ending here. 2 of Swords. Someone else has made a decision that's worked against this connection. 9 of Wands, Wounded Warrior. Someone who's, you know, been through the wars here and is in a very guarded, defensive energy because of what's happened. So there's a strong energy here, guys, that, yeah, this person that you are connecting with, and take it as it resonates. It could be you, it could be them. I feel like more it's them because I'm reading for you, Virgo. So I feel like your person has been through something very, you know, difficult that has caused them to become in a King of Swords energy where they just don't let people in easily. They did let you in initially, but I feel like they're finding it hard to commit to you. And I feel like, you know, they're very burdened by this. Probably burdened by the fact they can't give you what they want to give you deep down, but they just don't, they're not ready to do that. They're not ready to open their heart again. They're not ready to trust. They're not ready to be vulnerable, to open their heart that could be hurt again. Perhaps they were very, very hurt by this past connection. I'm guessing that they were, from the energies I'm seeing and feeling and hearing. So what the advice is from Spirit is that it may well be that you are you will be in a single energy in the near future. Because I feel like this Tower moment is going to come in and cause an ending here, and we did see the World. We do see another 8 of Cups, which could actually be that they may well be ending this connection. 3 of Swords, heartbreak. 8 of Swords, someone really stuck in their head, which could be them after ending this connection. And they may well still even watch you with the Page of Swords energy here, you know, and try to gather information about whether they've done the right thing. And then we've got closing out cycles with the World at the bottom of the deck. And the Tower again, you know, about the foundations crumbling and an ending coming about. Maybe unexpected. You might not expect them to end this. You might think that perhaps things are going to get better, but it doesn't necessarily look that way, guys. I might be wrong. I hope I am. For the people that it is resonating for, looks like there's a very single, abundant energy. The good news is that you are going to be okay. You know, if you're in a 9 of Cups energy, you're actually going to be doing okay. I mean, it's obviously going to hurt. You know, any kind of rejection hurts. Something that had a, you know, capacity of being a 10 of Cups, an opportunity, but didn't quite eventuate. You're going to be in a very abundant energy though. You're going to have people around you supporting you. You're going to be doing well in whatever else you put your heart into and your time into, your whatever projects, work, career, finance, hobbies, friends, all of that stuff is going to, help you to become a stronger person. You're going to be abundant in your energy, and you're going to, be someone that doesn't necessarily need anybody, which could help you to heal and be ready for, what comes in next in your life, because, obviously this person just isn't at this point in time ready to give you the commitment that you deserve and that you want. And I feel like they want this too, but they just can't. You can't make this stuff happen. You can't force it if they're not ready and they're not they haven't dropped these burdens yet. They're still carrying them with the Tower here. The Six of Swords, that's an energy of moving on, from troubled times into calmer waters. I feel like this is about you. Nine of Cups, you are, going to be in a single abundant energy. Tells me that things are going to be okay. You're moving into calmer waters. And then we finish off with the Sun, which tells us that you really are going to be okay. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. The Sun represents that things are going to be just okay. They're going to be fine for you. And perhaps, a new beginning comes in love for you. Because the Sun is the, it is everyone's wish fulfillment. It's happiness, it's abundance. Even if that is on your own for a period of time. And we all need to have that self-love before we can love others anyway. So we don't necessarily have to have someone to fulfill us. We just, it's nice to have that. But you shouldn't be in an energy where you need to have that, because that is not healthy. You need to be self-loving and self-caring. And, at that point, when the right time is right, the universe will bring in, you'll manifest the love of your life. But it's not quite often not when you're expecting it. It's when you're doing taking the time to work on yourself and to go within and be just fine with being okay on your own. All right, quick message from the Oracle to finish off. Message for Virgo for August 2021. This is every card I've pulled so far. I reckon for the last 5, 6, 7 reads using this same deck, I have had a very freakishly connected card that I've pulled for the energies that were pulled. So let's see if we get that tonight. Same. Let's see what card we get for Virgo to get advice about this situation for them. For August 2021 for Virgo. These cards are quite big to shuffle, but I'm going to take them this way to get another card, because I do want to finish this reading. Don't want it to go too long. Okay, we have a card. It is number 40, keeping up. Immense effort, advance. So yeah, I do feel like this is another card that resonates with the reading. It is going to take effort for you to get through this energy. It's not an easy energy that we've got in front of us. There looks like there's an ending coming in this connection because of someone being unable to commit currently because of, past hurts, not being able to be vulnerable with you, which is, a requirement to be able to love and love openly. You need to be able to be vulnerable with the other person. So I feel like, it's going to take some effort, but you're going to be okay. You're going to advance here. We did finish with the Sun energy. So either way, you're going to be an abundant Sun, abundantly moving on into calmer waters, and the Sun is here. You're going to be okay ultimately, Might take some time. Time is fluid, it's not going to happen overnight, obviously, but you will move on to those calmer waters and be in a happy Sun commitment. Might even be another commitment that comes in for you with the Sun being here. We'll have to check that out in the next read and see what the next energies are for you. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Apologies I've gone over a bit longer than I'd hoped, but you know what, sometimes it takes as long as it takes to get the messages out. I'm not going to cut them short just to, make a shorter video. So yeah, I do hope that it's given clarity and advice to some people, that whoever this resonates for. Sorry it's not a more positive message, but at the end of the day, it does give you the truth, which is what you need. If this is what resonates with your situation, it might give you some clarity about what's happening while they're not able to commit. Maybe it's all about having a conversation with them about this. If you feel like, this story is resonating with you, you might want to start a conversation, maybe to avoid this Tower moment. But I feel like regardless, the universe is telling us that this Tower moment will come in because this person is heavily burdened. but you will be okay because you're in a Nine of Cups energy and you're moving on from troubled times, and you know, the sun is here. What more could you want? We also have a card telling you that you're going to be using the effort and you're going to advance. So I hope it all works out for you guys. I'll be doing another video for you very soon, and we'll check in again on your energies. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.